everybody and welcome to this festive edition of your Crafternoon Tea. I'm here today as part of MHA Digital Community's Advent Calendar and I'm going to be showing you how to make this little snowman jam jar. So all you're going to need is a jam jar, an empty one, some paint and obviously a paintbrush as well. So follow me through step by step and I'll show you how to make one for yourself. It would make a really nice tea light holder, or you could pop some little treats in there and give it as a gift. It's entirely up to you. So I hope you enjoy making this craft with me and don't forget to share your makes with us. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is have a little rummage in our cupboards, find an old jar and wash it out. I've chosen quite a short jar for this one, but you can use a taller jar if you like, it's personal preference. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to paint the base, which will just be the white, so it'll be the snow and the snowmen. So I'm just going to go all the way around my jar, have different levels of the snow, give it a bit of extra texture. So I'm sort of creating a wave where I get mini hills. Okay, so you can see I've gone all the way around at this point. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop a few snowmen, probably 4, one in each corner, on my jar. So let's pop them in a little dip here. So I'm just going to do a body, so 2 circles really, and the head. Doesn't matter if your snowmen are all different sizes. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. You could draw it on with a washable sort of pen to begin with, like a whiteboard pen, something that rubs off quite easily. Or you can just go straight in like I am. So I'm going to have 4 snowmen. There's another one, so we've got 2 there. I might do the next one a little bit closer so they're together. So let's pop them in this little dip here. That's how we're looking so far. And then I'm going to put one more. I'm going to go in this dip in my snow here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what I need to do now is I need to leave this to dry because it's our base coat, and then we'll come back and we'll add the little details on as well. See you in a sec. So welcome back. So our jar's nice and dry now with all our little snowmen. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish off decorating. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start off by giving our snowmen each a little hat. So I've got some black paint and I'm just going to paint a little hat above each one. So just a straight line, and then I'm sort of just putting a square on top of it. So all of my snowmen will have a little hat. Okay, so everyone's got their hats on, you can see. They've all got their little hats. So whilst I've got the black paint here, I'm just going to give my snowmen some eyes. So a dot for each eye. And then I'm going to do the mouth as well. So some little dots for the mouth. And then some buttons on his tummy. So he looks a little bit scary at the moment, but in a second when we add the rest of the details, he won't look so scary. So go around and do that to all of your snowmen. So 2 dots for the eyes, 4 little dots for the mouth, and 2 for the tummy. Just be careful you don't rest it on the table, otherwise you'll smudge all your snowmen. If you're not confident using the paintbrush for this, you could use a permanent pen. For the finer details, it's up to you. So one more. Okay, so they've all got their mouths, eyes and buttons. So I'm going to give my paintbrush a quick wash. Make sure I've got all the paint off. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some red paint to give my snowmen each a little nose, so just a little flick, and I'm also going to give them a scarf, so just a line, and then I'll just do 2 lines going downwards as well. So there we go. So these 2 can be talking to each other, so I'll do his nose the other way, so they're facing each other. And then just finish off the other 2. And one last one. So there we go. So the last part of our snowmen, we need to give them some arms. So I've got some brown paint, and I'm just going to add some little branches for the arms. So I'm just going to do 2 lines, one either side, and then could probably do with a smaller paintbrush for this, but I'm just going to use what I've got around me at the moment. So there we go. You can see his little arms as well. If you don't have brown paint, you could just use black, or you could use your red. You could do different designs, it doesn't have to be snowmen as well. You could create little Christmas villages, or put Father Christmas, reindeers, elves, anything. So there we go, so they've all got their arms as well now. So finishing touch now, we're just going to add some white paint to make little snowfalls. So this bit's optional, you don't have to do this bit if you don't want to. But just the last few touches now, so I'm just going to do random blobs all around my jar. Different sizes. at different heights. And again, just be careful that you're not resting it on the table, otherwise you'll pick it up and you'll have a lot of white paint all over your table. Okay, last bit. And just finish off in this corner. And there we go. So we've got our snowy little snowman scene. So I hope you've enjoyed making this craft. Have a go yourself, get creative, think of different things that you could do. And see you again for another festive crafternoon tea. Take care, bye for now.